Hello, welcome to lesson 15.6C. I've entitled this video, This video is going to cover page 942. What was Johnson's Great Society? Nearly 2 years into his term, President Kennedy had achieved much, but he still had work to do. However, he never got a chance to continue it. Kennedy's life was cut short by an assassin named Lee Harvey Oswald. The Kennedy assassination. On November 22, 1963, Kennedy traveled to Dallas, Texas. As his convertible passed cheering crowds, shots rang out, and the president slumped in his seat. Later, John F. Kennedy died, and Vice President Lyndon Johnson was sworn in as president. Now we can answer question 41. Which American city did President Kennedy travel to on November 22, 1963? Dallas, Texas. Question 42. Who do most historians say shot President Kennedy? That would be Lee Harvey Oswald. Question 43. From which building did Lee Harvey Oswald fire the shots that killed President Kennedy? He fired them from the Texas School Book Depository. Stunned Americans reacted with grief and confusion, but more drama followed. Police caught Lee Harvey Oswald, the suspected gunman. However, after his arrest, Oswald himself was killed by another gunman, Jack Ruby. Question 44. Why did Lee Harvey Oswald never stand trial for his crimes? Because he was shot by another man named Jack Ruby. This was the first recorded on TV murder that people saw live. This was on TV. They were showing him being escorted by the police, so people watched this on TV. Imagine what Americans must have been going through in that November of 1963, seeing their president gunned down and then seeing the person that shot the president gunned down as well, which has led to speculation as to a conspiracy. How do you cover up a conspiracy? Well, if you kill the person that was part of the conspiracy, then they can't talk. But anyway, he was killed on live TV. Later, a special government commission headed by Chief Justice Earl Warren concluded that a lone gunman, Oswald, had murdered the president. Today, most historians agree with the conclusions of the Warren Commission. So question number 5, just to double check that one. Who was sworn in as president when President Kennedy died? Was Lyndon Baines Johnson, or President Johnson, or LBJ? And question 46. What was the name of the commission that determined that Lee Harvey Oswald acted on his own? That was known as the Warren Commission, led by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Earl Warren. You also might notice a couple of names on here, especially this one here, Gerald Ford. If you don't know the name of Gerald Ford, he will later go on to become President of the United States when Richard Nixon resigns before he's impeached. So very interesting set of circumstances that did conclude, however, that Oswald acted alone. Well, thank you very much for watching. Instead of a joke today, it didn't feel like the appropriate video for that, so instead I'm showing you here a picture of the eternal flame that you will get to see if you're going on the Washington, D.C. trip. This is in Arlington National Cemetery, and this is one of the places that is special in that place. Obviously, everything there is special, but this is one of the places we'll stop at and talk about the eternal flame of John F. Kennedy. You'll actually find out that the eternal flame hasn't been eternal. There's actually been a couple times when it's gone out, but they'll tell you that when we get there. But that is the eternal flame that burns all throughout the day at Arlington National Cemetery in honor of John F. Kennedy. Thank you again, and have a nice day.